Hello, my lovely Year 3 artists. We're going to be working on our copper contours, and we start by using our pictures that we drew in the last lesson. And we want to look at where our start point is and our end point. Now, remember, this was one continuous line. If you go in a slightly different route to what you did before, it doesn't matter. You'll still get there, but just follow around, making sure that it is just one continuous line. There we go. That is one continuous line. And now we've got a start point and an end point. And we're going to start by putting on a piece of wire onto our start point. I'm using the thicker wire here, which I think is better to start with. I'm not putting the end of the wire right on the end. I'm leaving a tail. This is really important, and I'll show you why in a minute. Now, I've put in some metal scissors and I've put in some lolly sticks to help you with sculpting the shapes. And you can see how you can use that to bend the wire around tight corners and things like that. So I'm just shaping the first eye, and this is why I needed the tail, because look, I'm crossing over the wire, so I need to twist it to hold it into shape. And I'm just bending that along the wire and twisting it in, and it means that that shape is nice and secure. I'm using my metal scissors or my lolly stick to help me make the shape nice and tight. And then I'm continuing on. And this is all it is. You're drawing with the wire instead of a pen. You're doing your continuous line drawing. Now, to help you, to stop the bits moving, we're just going to tape it down with a bit of masking tape as we go. So get it back into position and stick it down. If it's bent out of shape, it's easy. It's wire. You can bend it back. And then you're able to continue. Now, can you see how I'm using this tool? Bending it backwards and forwards, getting the shape, bending it around. I'm saving my fingers, and I'm going to stick down a bit more tape again. So you just go a few centimetres at a time, add a bit of tape, and then carry on. Now, this is important. I'm going to show you now how whenever the wire crosses over the wire, you've got to twist it. So here I am, I'm going over the wire, and I'm just going to twist it round. This stops it all falling to pieces. See, just a simple twist, not a problem. I'm taking this round for my eyelid, and again it's going to cross over. So look, it's almost like sewing. I'm poking my bit of wire through the hole there and just twisting it round. It just helps to hold it in shape. Then I'm continuing round there. Now, I missed out my eyebrow, but it doesn't matter because it's a continuous line. At some point you'll come to it. It doesn't matter at all. So keep sticking down your wire, keep bending it back into shape if it's come out of shape. That's the beauty of this nice material. And we're adding that on there. So if you remember, we're using the copper wire because we've been looking at the Bronze Age, and copper is an important part of what makes bronze. And I'm going to show you now how we join on a wire. Now, you might need to use wire cutters to snip some wire into shape, but I've already cut lots for you. But can you see how I just twisted one wire to the next wire so it can go on with this continuous line? And I just follow round, adding my tape. Now, I'm not going to show you the whole way I built mine. You get the idea. You just keep following it round. I'll just take you to the end point here, and I'm going to jump to the end. There we go. I finished doing my continuous line, just doing all the detail. And you might need to take off tape to sort of like do that bending and twisting. That's okay. And you can always cut it off if it's too long and too annoying for you. Just finishing off there. I'm crossing wires, so I have to twist it. And I'm joining up there. Moving tape as I need to. Use as much tape as you feel you need to. The picture is to help you. It's not a work of art in its own. So I'm pretty well happy with that. You know, if it gets ruined with the tape, it doesn't matter. That bit there. Crossing it over, and what you can do is you can cut any ends off that you don't need. So I'm using the silver metal scissors. You should all have some wire cutters as well. Please be careful with those. There should be at least one pair on your table, but the metal scissors are fine. So now it's time for the reveal. Let's take off all the bits of masking tape If anything gets bent out of shape, you just bend it back. Let's have a look. This is the big reveal. Last bit of tape. Let's flip that over so you can see. And there you go. A very simple contour line sculpture made out of the wire. We're going to be adding more detail to that in the next lesson, but if you can all get to this stage, that will be fantastic. Right, everybody, have a good fun. Remember, just use a continuous line. Can't go wrong. Thanks. Bye.